loosen your lugs. Get your car up in the air, because we're doing upper control arms on a 98 to 02 Pontiac Trans Am. Now take your wheels off completely, and for this job, it's recommended that you remove your brake assembly, but you don't have to. Personally, I'm not going to, because I like making everything harder for myself. And while you can mark your original ride height before you do anything, you should get an alignment after this. So we'll start by removing this cotter pin here. Needle nose pliers, get it as straight as you can, pull it out from the other end, and now we're going to loosen that castle nut. However, we're not taking it off all the way. And that one's going to be a 16. And now when we separate the steering knuckle and the ball joint, nothing's going to fall to the ground because we didn't take that nut all the way off. Now get your fancy fork. This was $10 at Harbor Freight, or you can rent it from auto parts stores. Wedge it right in there and hit the back with a hammer until that falls out of place. I recommend you use a small sledgehammer for this part. And without supporting it from the A-arms, use a jack to raise this up, and hopefully it'll help you get a better angle in here with your fork and knock it loose like that. Now loosen, but do not remove, your strut tower bolts. Note that on the driver's side you might have to move the master cylinder to avoid damaging the lines, but also, what the hell is this? What? You motherfuckers. Still using a 16. So that happened when I used the 16. Happened with that one as well, but I switched to a 15, hammered this down a little bit, and it's loose now. So now with 4 of those loose, we can remove our castle nut. And then from there, we're gonna come back up here and remove these 4 completely. And with those out, this old fucker can finally come out. Next, we undo the sway bar link, 13 millimeter. And for both sides of the sway bar links, use some long 13s. And then for these right here, your top is going to be a 13 and the bottom will be a 15. Now we very carefully remove the live grenade. And throughout the majority of this process, keep a jack underneath everything, just in case something falls, and more importantly, so that nothing falls on you. Don't even think about grinding your rivets out and reusing your old ball joints. Realistically, that is an option and I can't stop you, but you really shouldn't do that. Stay tuned for part 2.